Hi, it's Anthony Cardamella here from First and 10 Sports and Fan vs. Fan, and we were able to catch a great game here between the Tampa Bay Rowdies and the New York Cosmos. The Cosmos were able to win it 4-3 here in beautiful Uniondale, New York. After the game, we were able to catch up with the coach and some players. Let's see what they had to say.
I'll tell you what, deja vu is not always a good thing, but I'm looking at halftime, 3-1. And if you go back in the history of the Cosmos in Tampa Bay, I don't remember a 1-0 game. I mean, there were always shootouts, 5-4, 3-2. So I was not feeling good at halftime, for the word. Having said that, this is typical New York Cosmos, Tampa Bay Rowdies. And it turned out to be a great game.
Shep, after all these years, to be at home and to have Shep Messing Day here at Shuart Stadium, you know, what does it feel like to be home and have a day really dedicated to you and sort of your honor?
Yeah, you know what? It's not about me. It's never been about me. I think it's a nice promotion, and it's kind of, for me, lighthearted and fun. But I don't take it seriously. Anything I can do to help this team, I do. I think it's apropos, though, that it's against Tampa Bay, because that was really the seminal moment for the 1970s New York Cosmos. You've talked about it, and I never forget picking up Beckenbauer. We're averaging 25,000 people a game at Giant Stadium, and it was that Father's Day, 1977. We're driving to Giant Stadium, and there's 70,000 people there, and that was the Tampa Bay Rowdies. So that Tampa Bay Rowdies always historically mean a lot to us, because that was the team with who we really took it to the next level. And so, hey, look, I'm not going to tell you it wasn't sweet tonight. I mean, I was feeling angry at halftime, and watching the second half unfold, that's old New York Cosmos. That's good stuff.
What about the day being here for you, your first professional game in the stadium? What about that?
Yeah, that's, you know, this crowd is super now. And I know we want to see more. I know it's building, but I played my first year here to 1,500 people, 1,200 people. You know, we had a general manager, Clive Toy, and we're at practice one day, and a father comes up with 10 kids, and he said, I want to buy 11 tickets for the game. What time does it start? And Clive said, what time do you want the game to start? So, you know, we had a tough hill to climb. I think these New York Cosmos are starting with a good little solid fan base. So pretty cool to be here tonight.
Shep, two questions. Number one, rule changes over the years, 35-yard offside, shootouts, pass back to the keeper, picking the ball up. When you look back to the game then versus the game now, how would it have been for you as the keeper?
Yeah, well, good question. First of all, 35-yard offside, I don't think was ever given enough time to see whether it worked or not.
It's 10 years.
Yeah, the players adjusted to it. You know, the goal was to increase scoring. That didn't affect really the goalkeepers. The two most important changes you alluded to for goalkeepers were the shootout instead of penalty kicks and playing it back to your hands instead of your feet. So I happen to love the shootout. I still think a shootout is more game-related than a penalty kick to decide a championship, a Champions League, a World Cup. It's more game-related, a shootout from 35 yards. So I love the shootout, and so did most of the players. In terms of playing the ball back, look, I was terrible with my feet. I could never survive today because it's a different game. If I played today, I'd have to be much better with my feet. But I was great with my hands. So in the old days, play a ball back to me, I could pick it up and throw it like a rifle and pick out a guy 60 yards away and put it on his foot on a dime. With my arm, I'd have to be much better with my feet today.
The second question, what was it like to be the youngest coach in North American soccer?
He's the only guy that, he asked me this trivia question every year. Who's the youngest coach ever to coach? Is it me? It's me. 28. I was a player that broke curfew, so I was a coach that was no good. I was not a good coach. Never.
Shep, do you see any similarities between this Cosmos team and the Cosmos teams you played on?
It's hard to really say, but we do have on this New York Cosmos team some personalities. I watched what Marco Senna did today that's a big time play by a big time player. That's a play. It's a moment in a game where the big stars step up, and that's a similarity really. We always had a Pelé or a Canalia or a Beckenbauer who could in a nanosecond win the game for you. And I saw that tonight by more percent. I also saw a team like us, the old Cosmos. We could go down 3 goals. We never quit because we always knew we could stick in 4. And that's what I saw from the guys tonight. As bad as it was after the first 45 minutes, they knew they could stick in a couple of goals. So another similarity.
Can we do one more, guys?
From your perspective also with Reynish, he struggled in the first half, obviously a couple that maybe came out a little too far, but second half had a couple key stops that helped contribute to the win.
Yeah, I'm a big believer in Reynish. I really am, and I've seen him a lot over the years, and I've seen him a lot this year. For goalkeepers, the one thing in his defense, it's a transition. You have to get acclimated to new situation, new team, new back 4. Reversio, Mendes, he's got things to get acclimated to. Some poor decision making early in the year, and I think tonight. But the measure of a big goalkeeper, and I think Kyle Reynish is a big goalkeeper, is the moment you make a mistake, you have to have the feeling that, you know what, I'm the best guy to be between the sticks for the New York Cosmos. And that's what he showed me in the second half. So that takes a special kind of player to overcome what I'm sure he would say were 2 tactical mistakes in the first half. He's got the macho to get back up and say, you know what, I'm the man. And he showed it in the second half.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you all.
By Semi Newswire, Mr. Coach Savarese, congratulations in the greatest win that we've seen so far. Not just from my part, but from the fans that I talked to outside. First of the question is, you were down 3-1, first half. What happened to the defensive line? And what do you say in the locker room that changed the whole thing, basically? I mean, it was 100% turnaround, 360-degree turnaround for the Rowdies to come back.
Yes, first of all, the first half, we made a few mistakes in the back, and they were able to capitalize it. They were able to score those 2 goals, I think, after the 1-1, that put us a little bit in trouble. I don't think that they were creating too many opportunities, but as soon as they got the ball in behind, our communication needed to be a little bit better in the first half. In the locker room, we gave them the trust that they deserve. We were very calm as a coaching staff. I have to say that I believe in the team, that they were able to come back in the second half and be able to win. And that's actually what we spoke about. And we said that let's go out there, let's just do the job, get a win. And they were able to do it because we have a great group of guys.
John Wagner, New York Sports Today. A couple questions. You've won here 1-0, you won here 4-3. Does it give you confidence going forward that no matter what type of game it is, low scoring, high scoring, you're able to find a way to get the victory? And secondly, also, you a little concerned sometimes that maybe Reynish comes out a little too far, takes a little bit too much of a risk coming out?
The first thing is I believe in this team. We, the technical staff, I believe 100% in the group. Whoever steps in the field, we know that they have the desire of a winning team. And they have been showing it all along. Every game, that they have played, all the way until the end, they're always fighting to try to get more and more. And they believe always that they can win, which is a great quality that our players have. On Reynish, yes, I think he's been excellent the whole season. I think only the first game where the strikers, were able to come back and tie with that goal. Since then, I think Reynish has been outstanding, and he just made those 2 mistakes communicating with the defense. But then he was big. There was another save on a corner that he was excellent in the line, and he was able to save us right there, and they're very important in a key moment. So no, we trust him 100%. He's a big part of our win today, and everything keeps going forward.
Robinson, El Correo, Giovanni, as you see the next contenders, the next opposing teams, what are the possibilities of the Cosmos maintaining the top and winning the inaugural season?
As I said, every game is a final. This is a short season. Every game is very difficult. It's a very competitive league. Good teams. We finished winning a very good game today against a team that has been undefeated. But now we have to concentrate. As I said to the players, now we have to put our feet on the ground, and we have another final next weekend. We play in a very good team, Minnesota. They were very good when they play against us. And every game for us is crucial in hoping that we can get a good result as well away from home against Minnesota.
Thank you.
Dan Carell, Soccer by Ibis. Two things. First, can you just give us your take on Marco Senna's goal and what you saw on it, and I guess if you expected that? And then secondly, scoring 4 goals tonight, 3 in the second half. Do you feel like this is the team's attacking potential, that they have the ability to score 4 goals every single game?
They have the will. They have the will to score the goals. They have the desire to be a winning team, and everybody in the team has that desire. Whoever steps in the field, and we can say as an example, somebody like Paulo Mendes hasn't been playing, hasn't been called in the 18s. Played an excellent game last week, and today he scored a goal. I think one of the most important goals to be able to put the game in 4-2. So the desire is there. It's not anything else. They believe in themselves, and when they want and they want to win a game, they're able to produce the type of goals that they were able to produce today. I just think that the guys are very down to earth. They understand that they need to continue working. They understand that yes, today was a huge win for us, very important win, but there's another game, and they will come back on Tuesday ready to be able to start working again.
And on Senna's goal?
In Senna's goal, sometimes when you believe 100% that you're going to be able to score, when you have that in your eyes, when he went to get the ball, all the way to the other side and put it right there, his eyes already, you can tell that a player with the quality of Marco Senna was able to, was ready to be able to put that goal that was going to be the winner. And we spoke about it in the locker room. And they believe 100%, and that, willingness to come out in the second half, came all along until that goal when Marcos was able to score a beautiful goal.
Alfonso from RTP from Portugal. There are some rumors about Cosmos signing Nuno Gomes, the Portuguese striker. Is that true?
Nuno practiced with us. He was here the whole week and a half. A tremendous person. Surprised us. Such a big name with so much experience. Came here very humble. Enjoyed the practices, and we never know what can happen in the future. We still, talking. We have common friends, so anything could happen, in the future. We don't know, but definitely he came here just to train and get fitter.
But it's an open possibility.
It's an open possibility with any player. Any player, is always open to be able to sign with us.
Eric Giacometti, Empire Soccer. Given this was a top of the table matchup, how did that change your approach to this game or your halftime talk when you went down 3-1?
The first, was another big game for us. Last week was the same thing. We were playing the strikers. They were 1 point behind us. We needed to win. It was, a clash to the top of the table, and the guys got the jump done. Today was the same thing, and next week is going to be the same thing against Minnesota. So this is what the league is, and that's why we're taking one game at a time. Yes, we are enjoying the victory tonight, but we cannot carry ourselves too far away from understanding that we need to keep working. We need to improve in some areas, and we need to continue getting good results in the next few games. In the halftime, just the technical stuff, we believe that the team was able to come back. We just gave them that security, that calmness, to explain that it doesn't have to be right there as soon as the second half started. We had another 45 minutes, and we were going to be able to turn things around. And the guys believed it, and were able to produce it.
Last couple of questions, Matt.
From Big Apple Soccer, I just want to speak about coming back, not just the way you won, but the fact that instead of chasing the pack, now you've widened the gap. So
he was definitely, breathing space this victory, because now we're 4 points ahead of the second place. But as I said, we cannot fall asleep. We need to work. We have to analyze. We have to understand that still were some mistakes made today that need to be fixed. We need to grow, but the guys are showing a lot of maturity and understanding that even though we're winning games, we still have to work and correct certain things. And that's the mentality that the team has, and next week it will be another big match.
Coach, just one question. This team today has proven that it could score a lot of goals. In previous history in the Cosmos, I mean, they were known. I mean, the stadium was full and everything because of the big high score games. In any way whatsoever, you feel that the team feel pressure or being the shadow of the previous Cosmos?
No. They don't feel any pressure. They respect the pass. They understand, the shirt that they're putting and the honor to be able to wear it. They're actually very proud of being able to play for the Cosmos. And actually, instead of being a pressure, it's a motivation for them to want to come every single day and work hard to be able to give and contribute what this team and this club, should have from each player. And so there's no whatsoever any pressure from the technical staff and even from the players. They understand that we are here together, and the only way is to work every single day.
Thank you, Coach.
Last question.
Anthony Tortomella, fan versus fan. How confident does a win like this make you that you're going to finish the season off at the top of the table with only a few games left?
We look at it as a very good victory, a deserved victory, a victory that gives us the possibility to add the 3 points. There's still, championship, there's 5 more games. We need to take, the next game against Minnesota, and that's our mentality. And game by game, we keep climbing, and doing the job that we have to do. And then at the end, hopefully, we're able to look at the season behind and be very satisfied that we can accomplish the goals that we set at the beginning.
Thank you.
Thanks very much, guys.
Thank you so much.
Press box is open as long as you need to.